Hello and welcome to the Trade Setup. In this video we are looking at Lululemon, and it's been a request by one of the subscribers to make an update on this chart. And from the beginning we have been tracking this 1-2 setup, but here is where I actually want to do some changes, because I removed and heavily changed the interpretation of this area. And yeah, that is because there is no real way, no real or clear structure to follow in this case. It is a very messy chart overall, even on the large time frame, but we can track a support zone that would be very similar in almost all of the cases, which is why it is still a decent setup, even if the count is very unclear. And in the previous idea we had the idea that okay, we are tracking a diagonal, and we had a wave 1 up, a wave 2 down, and then the third wave up here, and then this would be an overshooting B wave, a correction in the fourth wave with an overshooting B wave, and then a C wave to the downside. And it is still possible, that's still a plausible interpretation, but yeah, I feel like overall it might make slightly more sense that we actually had here a 1, 2, and the third, and the fourth, and the fifth within this third wave. And yeah, we would then now be tracking a fourth wave where we have only an ABC to complete here, and the ideal target for a C wave in that case would be the 100% extension at $184. And yeah, the idea is that this is not a clear count, okay? So the risk is quite high in terms of trading the count here, but not the levels. The levels, in the worst case scenario, go a little lower. So yes, indeed, the invalidation point in this case would be even lower than this level at the 61.8% retracement area at $98, because I could actually even count this scenario as a complete wave 1 of the large third wave, even if we only made a brief break with this move to the upside. And it is very indicating that it could be just an overshooting B wave. That's why I say that it is still a possibility that the count that we have been following before still is a very real threat, where if we have this as a C wave, this whole move, we would expect very low targets in such a correction, where we would go only in the third wave to an ideal target at $134, and maybe even bottom out in this support zone in this case. So yeah, we need to be overall very careful. The support zone is still quite relevant, and to be frankly, we did drop nearly 60% from the all-time high. So as an accumulation zone, this is a very good setup. It's just that it's not a clear count where okay, we can safely expect with decent probabilities that we get there, and we should find a retracement in something of a 10% range area. We should find some reversal signal there. It's not the case in this on this chart, but I can still follow this interpretation nonetheless. And this accumulation zone, which yeah, this is more of an accumulation zone than a regular trade setup, but it is still a very good setup for the accumulation. So yeah, overall I am tracking this ABC, and the ideal target is not yet reached. We did reach a very common target where the C waves do stop, but overall I so far only see maybe 3 waves complete here in this C wave, and I'm looking for something like maybe we are looking at a diagonal where the third wave is complete or nearly complete. I may actually be looking for another 4 or 5 here in this area, but I may I may be quite pleased even with this level that we did already reach, and if this is the interpretation, we did reach the ideal target for a third wave, the 138.2% extension, and if we would retrace, I would expect it to find resistance in the red area from $240.5 up to around $289.90. So then I would see a fourth wave maybe complete, and then a fifth wave that should still take us lower, maybe only to the 38.2% retracement area at $193, maybe to the full 100% extension. Maybe we even go back past that. There's nothing really stopping us, but yeah. Overall, these are the levels. This is the trade setup. I hope you enjoyed the video, and if you did, don't forget to subscribe and let me know what else you want me to cover, and I'll do my best to do that. I will also do my best to keep this chart updated and the other stocks that I'm covering. And yeah, I hope you have a nice day, and to see you in the next video. Bye bye.